Do you think I'm coming on too strong?
Too strong? For what?
I mean, to try to get Sheen to notice me.
Right, that. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry.
What the heck is a local genius? Who the heck would throw to something like
This love thing. It's really hard.
Yeah, I know. I hear ya.
Are you accidentally coming on too strong in conversations? Let's find out what it really means now.
To be back. Hiding in the shadows after you feigned your own death is a bore. In fact, it's downright tedious.
I thought I'd thrown you into the depths of hell.
If you thought that was enough to kill me, you were gravely mistaken. This is quite the reunion. It's been years since we were all under the same roof. It makes my blood boil. Feigned your own death is a bore. In fact, it's downright tedious.
Downright tedious. Downright tedious is an emphatic phrase used to describe something as extremely boring or monotonous. The word downright is an adverb that means absolutely or completely, intensifying the adjective tedious. It's a powerful way to express a strong feeling of boredom, much more than just saying something is boring. Filing hundreds of old documents was a downright tedious task. It describes the job as being exceptionally and thoroughly monotonous and uninteresting.
Mistaken. This is quite the reunion. It's been years since we were all under the same roof. It makes my...
Under the same roof. The expression under the same roof means living or being together in the same house or building. It's a common way to talk about people sharing a living space, whether they are family, roommates, or guests. In this context, it's used metaphorically to mean being gathered in the same place after a long time. Despite their disagreements, the brothers continued to live under the same roof. This shows that they share a home, emphasizing their close physical proximity despite their emotional distance.
It makes my blood boil.
Makes my blood boil. When something makes your blood boil, it means it makes you extremely angry. This idiom creates a powerful visual of anger heating you up from the inside. It's a very common and dramatic way to express intense frustration or fury about a situation or someone's actions. The injustice of the situation was enough to make my blood boil. It vividly expresses a deep and intense anger towards what the speaker perceives as unfairness.
You. What is this? A mass disappearance.
Out of the blue one day, an entire class suddenly went missing. No details were given, and the investigation closed. The whole case was just swept under the rug.
But one guy did survive, didn't he? Disappearance.
Out of the blue one day, an entire class suddenly went missing.
Out of the blue. The idiom out of the blue means that something happened completely unexpectedly, without any warning. It's like something dropping out of a clear blue sky. This phrase is perfect for describing sudden events or surprises, whether they are good or bad. I hadn't heard from her in years, and then she called me out of the blue. It shows that the phone call was a complete and total surprise, with no prior indication it would happen.
And the investigation closed. The whole case was just swept under the rug.
Swept under the rug. To sweep something under the rug means to hide or ignore a problem, hoping that it will be forgotten. This idiom creates the image of quickly hiding dirt under a carpet instead of properly cleaning it up. It's often used for concealing scandals, mistakes, or embarrassing secrets. The company tried to sweep the scandal under the rug, but the media found out. It describes an attempt to conceal a major problem to avoid public scrutiny and negative consequences.
Under the rug.
But one guy did survive, didn't he?
Guy. The word guy is an informal term for a man or boy. In modern casual English, you guys can also be used to refer to a group of people, regardless of gender. While it's very common in everyday speech, you would typically use more formal words like man or gentleman in professional or formal writing. There was one guy in the class who always knew the answer. This is a casual, everyday way to refer to a male student.
Mishima blood. I'm positive it was Heihachi who kidnapped Sheen. I am so out of my league right now.
So 3 generations are gonna fight each other over Sheen. What?
Mishima blood.
Blood. In this context, blood doesn't just refer to the physical liquid. It symbolizes family, lineage, and heritage. The phrase Mishima blood refers to the cursed bloodline and the inherent conflict passed down through generations of the Mishima family. It implies destiny and a shared, often dark nature. She has royal blood, so she is in line to the throne. It means she has ancestors who are royalty, referring to her lineage rather than her physical blood.
Sheen. I am so out of my league right now.
So
Out of my league. To be out of your league means you are in a situation that is too difficult or competitive for you to handle. It's like a sports team playing against a much stronger opponent. This phrase can be used for jobs, social situations, or competitions where you feel unprepared or unqualified. When the discussion turned to quantum physics, I was completely out of my league. It means the speaker lacked the knowledge to participate in the conversation, feeling intellectually overwhelmed.
League right now.
So 3 generations are gonna fight each other over Sheen.
Generations. Generations refers to the different age groups within a family. In this movie, it specifically highlights the grandfather, Heihachi, the father, Kazuya, and the son, Jin. The term emphasizes the long-standing, inherited nature of their conflict, showing that the feud is not new but has been passed down through the family line. 3 generations of the family attended the reunion: the children, their parents, and their grandparents. This clarifies the different age levels within the family tree present at the event.
Anna and Kazuya never had my back. What about you? Are you gonna try and kill me next?
Actually, it would seem I owe you one.
Owe me? No. You saved my butt with that last move. The 2 of us are even. Anna and Kazuya never had my back. What if...
Had my back. To have someone's back means to be ready to support or defend them. It's a strong statement of loyalty and trust, implying that you will be there for them, especially in difficult times. Xiao Yu is saying that Anna and Kazuya were never loyal to her. Don't worry about the presentation. I'll be there to have your back if you forget anything. It means the speaker is ready to help and support their colleague if they run into trouble.
Actually, it would seem I owe you one.
Owe you one. Saying I owe you one is a casual way of acknowledging that someone has done you a favor and that you intend to repay them in the future. It's an informal way to say thank you while also promising to return the kindness. It creates a friendly sense of mutual obligation. Thanks for covering my shift today. I owe you one. It shows gratitude and a promise to return the favor by covering their shift in the future.
You saved my butt with that last move. The 2 of us are even.
Are even. The phrase, we are even, means that a debt or obligation between 2 people has been settled. No one owes anyone anything anymore. It can be used for favors, money, or even getting revenge. In this context, it means that because Elisa saved Xiao Yu, they no longer owe each other for past actions. You paid for lunch last time, so I'll pay today, and then we're even. It indicates that the social debt of paying for a meal has been balanced.
A perfect spy.
A spy? Whatever. I think I've heard way too much psychobabble for one day. Later, crazy lady.
The Zaibatsu isn't the only one with access to Mishima Polytech. Before you walk out that door, perhaps you should...
Whatever. I think I've heard way too much psychobabble for one day.
Psychobabble. Psychobabble is a critical slang term for language that sounds psychological or profound, but is actually meaningless, confusing, or uses cliches. It's often used to dismiss someone's attempt to sound intelligent or emotionally deep when it's not based on real understanding. It carries a very negative and dismissive tone. He tried to explain his actions with a lot of psychobabble about his inner child, but no one was convinced. It suggests his explanation was full of meaningless psychological jargon designed to excuse his behavior.
Psychobabble for one day. Later, crazy lady.
Later. Later is a very common and informal way to say goodbye. It's a shortened version of see you later. You would use this with friends and peers, but it might be considered too casual for a formal or professional setting, where goodbye would be more appropriate. All right, I'm heading out. Later. This is a casual and friendly way to say goodbye to friends or colleagues.
Mishima Polytech. Before you walk out that door, perhaps you should stop and...
Walk out that door. The phrase, walk out that door, literally means to leave a place. However, it is often used idiomatically to mean leaving a situation permanently, such as ending a relationship or quitting a job. In this context, it's a threat, implying that if Xiaoyu leaves, there will be serious consequences. If you can't agree to the terms, you are free to walk out that door. It means the person is free to leave the negotiation and end the deal permanently.
Then tell me, how did you and I become friends?
Hatred can be suppressed, with reason. But you must give in to it at times, or it will eat you alive.
I can't believe you feel that way. Jean.
I will be challenged again someday. There's...
Friends.
Hatred can be suppressed, with reason. But you...
Passive voice. This sentence uses the passive voice, can be suppressed. The focus is on the action, suppressing, and the object of the action, hatred, rather than on who is performing the action. The passive voice is often used in formal or scientific contexts, or when the agent, the one doing the action, is unknown or unimportant. The report was written by the committee. The passive voice here puts the focus on the report. The active form would be the committee wrote the report, which focuses more on the committee.
With reason. But you must give in to it at times, or it will eat you alive.
Eat you alive. The idiom eat you alive means that something like a negative emotion or a stressful situation will completely consume or destroy you emotionally. It's not literal. It's a powerful metaphor for being overwhelmed by something to the point where it harms your mental well-being. The guilt from his mistake was starting to eat him alive. It describes how the feeling of guilt was causing him immense emotional suffering.
Will eat you alive.
I can't believe you feel that way. Jean.
Feel that way. The phrase feel that way is a gentle and somewhat indirect way of referring to someone's opinion or emotional state. It's often used to express surprise, disagreement, or disappointment with someone's perspective without being overly confrontational. It focuses on the feeling behind the opinion. I'm sorry you feel that way, but I have to disagree with your conclusion. It's a polite way to acknowledge someone's feelings before presenting a different point of view.
Do you think I'm coming on too strong?
Too strong? For what?
I mean, to try to get Sheen to notice me.
Right, that. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry.
Damn, this place is packed. What the heck is a smoking Jesus did? Who the heck would throw to something like that?
This love thing. It's really hard.
Yeah, I know. I hear ya.
Do you think I'm coming on too strong?
Coming on too strong. Coming on too strong describes behaving in a way that is overly assertive, aggressive, or intense for a particular social situation. It often makes other people feel uncomfortable. This is commonly used when talking about romantic approaches, but can also apply to sales, arguments, or any social interaction. He was very enthusiastic, but I felt he was coming on a bit too strong during the job interview. It suggests his intensity was overwhelming and perhaps inappropriate for the professional setting.
Me.
Right, that. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry.
What to tell you? The phrase, "I don't know what to tell you," is a common collocation used to express that you have no advice, answers, or helpful suggestions for someone's problem. It can sometimes show sympathy, but it can also imply a bit of frustration or a desire to end the conversation. You missed the deadline, so I don't know what to tell you. There's nothing I can do. It expresses an inability to help, signaling that the situation is final.
Really hard.
Yeah, I know. I hear ya.
I hear ya. I hear ya is a very informal conversational slang phrase that means, I understand and empathize with you. It's a contraction of I hear you. It shows agreement and solidarity, suggesting that you not only understand their words, but also the feeling behind them. It's a way to build a quick, friendly connection. Hey, Bo, this week has been so stressful. B, I hear ya, I can't wait for the weekend. This expresses empathy and shared feeling, showing the second speaker completely understands the first speaker's stress.
Hope you learned something cool today with English by Movie. Hit like, subscribe for more, and let's chat in the comments. Don't miss what's coming next. Bye for now.